Good day, welcome to my platform, welcome to my page. Thanking you for joining once again and to also listening to what I'm going to say. Please, I will like you to like this video. If you can share it, please go ahead and share it. God bless you as you are doing that. And then I also like to see your comment. When I read your comment, it gives me a great joy within me, and then I'm so happy whenever I see those comments of yours. Thank you so much. What I'm going to say concerning our youth, people around here, around our environment, our communities. You see a lot of youth roaming about the street. You see a grown-up person, a grown-up man, going out for begging, and then you begin to wonder, what is the problem? What have they left undone? I want to tell you that these people, sometimes they are the source of their problem by themselves. Some people, when they ask them to go to school, of course, probably they couldn't cope, and they were asked to drop out. And then when they now, give them out into one trade or the other, to start learning one job, to start learning a trade, to put their eyes, to put all their oneself into something that is going to be for their future. You still see these people, they will never be serious for once. They will not be serious for once. I've seen a guy who normally, walking on the street, in my street in those days, the guy was very good. People recommended him to me anyway. So, and I started using this guy, and I was saying, oh, this guy, there's nothing that will make me to change him, because he met all the needs that I really needed at that point in time. So one day when I asked for this guy, they said, oh, the guy is in US now, USA. So I said, wow, how did he make it? How did he, get there? And they said, well, a friend of his also recommended him to his friend over there, and the guy has gone to that place now, making dollars, millions. That is the length at which the guy could go. What he had actually suffered for in those days when he was actually learning all these things, the pains that he went through, and look at what he has resulted into his life today. Look at what he has resulted to his life today. He's making it. But you see some people, you know them for a particular trade or for a particular work in your community. Believe me, you see these people riding bike up and down. They say they want to make fast money. But when you investigate further, you begin to understand that some of these people, when people patronize them, when people give them something to do, maybe it's a tailor, maybe it's a fashion designer, maybe it's a furniture maker. When they give them job, they hardly do this job up to the specification of their client, to their customers. They won't do the job. They don't. Sometimes they will just collect the money, and the job will not be there. Then to do the job is wahala. Then when the customer begin to parade and going and coming, the customer is fed up somehow. And then sometimes I've seen a lot of cases like that resulted into police case. And you've seen some people going to police station to go and pay themselves, but as a result of people giving them money, and they refuse to do that job. Instead, they will pocket that money. They will use that money to go and drink, carry their friends, carry women up and down. I'm not saying people should not enjoy their life. I'm not saying people should not enjoy the sweat of their hands, of their labor. But then what I'm saying, you have to do a perfect job, so that perfect job that you have done today, that customer that is leaving your shop at that moment happy, believe me, it's going to bring as many as possible customers to your shop. But When you disappoint one customer, believe me, it's going to spread that news with the word of mouth. It's going to talk about you among people in that same community, and the people will be looking at you with the same eyes. No? I was giving somebody just a little job to do small stood for me. I regretted having to know that person. To get my money back became a tug of war. Eventually, I have to just leave the matter just like that, because I don't want problem for myself. So, and at the end of the day, you begin to see somebody like that riding bike up and down because they are not making it where they are. They are not making it where they are. Majority of these people, they have one job or the other doing, but they have fuck up. They have fuck up in big time. They disappointed many people many times. When they ask them to do something, they will not do it. Go and learn a trade, go and learn a job. They will never put their mind in that thing. Instead, they will be gossiping, they will be pressing phone, they will be what that does not even concern them will be their problem, will be their major priority. That thing that will shaping their life, that will make their life better, they will never pay attention to it. Rather, you see them in the future coming to be a burden to somebody else. Being a burden to the society. And that one does not even stop there. If such person is not even heading up as an armed robber within the society, terrorizing everybody. These are the bases where people have missed it. We know that our government, they have failed us woefully. No electricity, no road, nothing. The government is not existing at all. They are existing for their own pocket. That is a fact. Everybody is aware of this. But in your own little way, how do you want to survive? Because the government is not looking at you. How do you want to survive your own life? Put your mind into what they ask you to go and learn. Put your eyes into it. Know it. Learn it. Whatever you don't know, ask people. Let them teach you. Let them teach you. So many things I know today that people did not even teach me. I taught myself because of the interest I have in it. So why don't you also be like that also? Be eager to learn. When they ask you to learn something, put your own mind, your own self, put it into it, knowing fully well that you will not be there forever. Probably 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you are done. And you become your own boss of yourself. You become your own CEO. And you are proud, you'll be making it. I know so many people on my street sometimes, even up to now, they are making it. And they are not working in any office, but it is this job, this handwork that they learned that is fetching them millions. See them in big cars that they bought with their money. See them in the big, fine, beautiful houses, beautiful children in beautiful schools, because of what they have learned in those days. These people also went through pain, went through hell to learn some of these things. And when they learn it finish, they will enjoy it. There is nothing that you've gotten through pains that you will not laugh when you are reaping it, that you will not enjoy it while you are eating the harvest. Yeah? So I will urge you, please, you are out there, you are learning maybe fashion designing, you are learning furniture making, you are learning how to all this aluminium job here and there, maybe mechanic, how to repair vehicles, cars, maybe refrigerator, AC, electronics. You are out there, you are doing all these things. Please know it. That area that you do not understand, ask somebody who understands it. Let them teach you. Let them explain in total. Let them explain the secret behind it. And when you get this point, there was one place I took my remote control to that place, and the Oga that I met there couldn't even fix that remote control, and he was having a lot of boys that were also learning from that was teaching these people. I was now saying, ordinary remote control you cannot repair. Then there was one boy there who told me, that boy repaired that remote control, and he now told me in confidence that, Oga, do you know that I learned this thing elsewhere, and that has been my secret. But this man did not know it. Who is our Oga did not know how to repair it. I said, wow. And that was how the boy, repaired that remote control and then start using the remote control up to now. Notice there was one guy too that I gave my clothes to. The guy I saw too many crowd, so many people with him. He was teaching this people. I said, this guy must be a professional. You find one for that matter to have gotten all these guys learning from. So okay, let me give him this cloth. When I collected this cloth, I could not wear it. I had to dash it out to somebody because it was so shameful for me to put it on. It was so shameful for me to even say that guy did that rubbish job for me. There are so many people like that. They don't know anything. And at the end of the day, when people begin to know all these things, they begin to withdraw gradually, and one day we now begin to see, there is no more customer, people are no longer coming, or maybe somebody maybe I've offended somebody, or maybe it's one thing or the other that is affecting me, and you will see him ending his career as an Okada rider. He begin to ride Okada up and down because nobody is even teaching Okada. Everybody can ride Okada. And how many people even learn how to ride this Okada? Some people went for the training, but how many people actually went for how to ride a bike? And that's why we see so many accidents on our way. Everything has procedure. If you are going to be a phone repairer, you have to learn how to repair it. Don't destroy that phone. I've given many people my phones many times, and I've ended up selling that phone because they mess up the phone. Likewise, my vehicle. I've given mechanic my vehicle, and eventually I have to even sell it off because the vehicle was no longer even able to even perform what it was so terrible. So that is the stage, that is the level we are in this country. And back to our children, we have to teach them all these things. As they are going to school, let them also go for learning something, learning a trade, learning how to be on their own. If white collar job is not coming forth, let them start using the experience they gather from any trade they have learned to start fetching them money. Time is going, time is not waiting for anybody. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you around next time. Bye-bye.